I'm Seb Hodge with Board Gaming, here with Jeff Mendes, and he's showing us pirate tricks.
All right, so pirate tricks. You are playing as a captain of a space pirate steampunk animal thing that's going on, and in trick-taking games. This is trick-taking. This is a trick-taking game, and when we first showed it to some of our friends, they're like, "Why are you doing a trick-taking game? There's so many trick-taking games out there. There's a lot of good ones, and they're right."
I love trick-taking.
Yes, but we want to do something different in Story Rhino, something innovative with every one of our games. So we wanted to do our twist on a trick-taking game. So it all started with a saying my grandmother had. We used to play a lot of pinochle, all right? And she had the saying, "Good cards trumps good play." So in other words, you might be the best player in the world, but if you get dealt bad hand, you can only do so much.
Exactly.
So in our game, you start with 5 cards, but then you're going to have a chance to bid on the rest of your hand to fill it out. All right, so that's what we think is different. Okay,
Yes.
we couldn't think of a lot of any trick-taking game that really
But you
has
don't know
that.
2 of them.
No, you don't know 2 of them. All right, but now this is the rules of each hand. You're going to play 3
Oh,
hands.
there's new rules each hand?
New rules each hand. You have 2 meld cards, meld like pinochle. You're gonna put these down to score before you play the tricks. All right. So here you would have 2 of a kind if you can get 2 of a kind. So now you're looking. Okay. Do I have any matches out there? All right. That will give you 2 loon. Loons are currency in the game, and it's all about you start with 12, and it's whoever has the most.
It's every man for himself.
Yes. This is not cool. And so here it's kind of like a pinochle thing where you need the 18 and the 10.
18
they
and
both
10.
actually have
Specifically those
They have
colors.
the same weapon. They're the weapon specialists. So I think like the 10 and the 18, 10 red is a sword, swashbuckler, and so is the 18 green. But then you have, when you take the tricks, what colors are going to be good or bad for you? In this hand, we want to get blue cards.
Yeah,
if possible.
+1.
Then, what about the tricks? This one, every trick's going to be worth +2. Okay,
Wow.
so
Good hands.
those are our rules. Now we look at our hands, and we think, okay, now we want to get blue tricks. All right, where's that? Mine's over here. Is that good? All right. So, and then we think, okay, now this got the blue 20 in it. That's red is trump, by the way.
And 20 is the
red
highest.
Is always 20 is the highest. Yeah, 0 to 20, it plays 3 to 5. You take out lower numbers when you're doing.
So this hand's
fewer
pretty
numbers.
good.
So that's pretty good too, because you got a lot of trump in there. So now we take. If we're 4 players, we all bid. We blind bid. You take your money and you decide. We bid on this one first. This is also the lead player. They're going to lead the first trick.
Okay.
All right.
That
So
might
it's a
not be
blind
good.
bid, and whoever wins. So
4.
you would take
bet too
those. You would take those. I would get this back. You would be out of the bidding now. You would take that row
I thought I'd get first choice at
with
these.
these 2 cards, and hopefully they match what you thought was good in your hand. You would also get these.
So what if nobody bid anything?
Nobody bids anything. 2 loon goes on it.
Okay.
All right. If everybody bids 0, then you got to come back to it. And
somebody
the
will take
second
it
time,
eventually.
you only do twice. So if this one goes bid 0 again, the tiebreaker for bids is playing a high card from your hand, or if you don't want it, a low card.
Sure. Yeah.
So and basically whoever plays the highest card, red beats blue beats green, kind of thing, will get that row. So once we've gotten our hands, it's a trick-taking game where the person you would go first, you would lead.
Yes.
You have to follow color if you have it. Well, all these would be gone. Yeah, you'd have to.
Do you have
follow
to break
color.
trump?
No,
before
you don't have to
playing
break trump. You don't have to
Alright.
trump if you don't have the color. You can just throw on jump.
I don't have any of the cool
all right.
melds.
Well, anyway, so you would also once you play your meld and discard 2 cards, so you'd have to hand of 10. Yeah, so you can get rid of cards that you think you could short yourself.
Short
Yeah.
Yay!
So then that would be the first hand. Then the second hand we redeal, and then now in this hand, every odd green card is going to give you. These are the meld cards. Is going to give you 1. Every 3-card run, so a 4, 5, 6 in the same color,
yep.
is going to give you 3.
Perfect.
This time red is going to hurt us. We don't want red cards.
And those trump.
And that's trump. So it makes it a little interesting. And if you have the red 16, it's going to be -4. If the red 14, it's -3. So sometimes you want to.
There you go.
But sometimes I'm going to hold on to this if you're winning, and I'm going to try and stick this into your.
Into my winning
if
hands.
you
My
can.
winning
It's harder with the trump suit,
Ah.
but if it's a non-trump suit, you can kind of pull
Wow,
that
that
off.
sounds amazing.
Then, so in this time we don't want tricks either. So this one, fewest tricks. So now when you bid,
You want to bid for
you have to
the
think bid for the
lousy.
hand you think is not exactly the lousy hand, because you don't want to win tricks. So and this little thing is here just in case some of these are predict. So like here, predict how many tricks you will make this round. Prediction correct, you get 5 loon. One off, you get 3.
Yes.
So this little card, you would predict what you're going to get. There's 2 cards in here that have you predict.
So this will get you like a little bonus.
Yeah, so you'll get 5 if you actually hit it, 3 if you're one off.
I love it.
And the replayability here, because these are, look, you got all
you're
these.
not going to use them all. So
all
you go
these,
through
so
how many
yeah.
rounds?
You go through 3 rounds. So
Three
each
rounds.
game
That's
you're playing
it.
3
3 rounds.
cards.
Done.
And so how it's you get some crazy combinations.
Have you
where,
tried it
like-
with partners or no?
No, we're working on a partner variation
Yes.
for the
Oh, I hope
production.
that
Yeah,
comes.
this should be hopefully BGG fall is where we'll be debuting this. So
Well, we
that's the
can't
deal.
wait.
All right, cool.
Thanks for showing us pirate tricks.